sing our song.
These are the American gospel songs that didn't just top charts. They saved marriages, carried mourners, and turned lives completely around. One of these was written by a grieving father who had just lost his wife and newborn son in the same week. And it went on to comfort millions.
For a saint is just.
One was born from the testimony of a woman who had been bedridden for 20 years, yet still radiated a joy that stopped a stranger in his tracks. Some songs don't just get sung, they reach into the darkest moment of a person's life and pull them back from the edge. Welcome to the Bold Lens Gospel. These are the 10 most powerful American gospel songs that changed lives, and the astonishing true stories behind them. Number 10, Andraé Crouch, Through It All, 1971.
Depend upon His word.
He wrote a song that became a lifeline for anyone walking through pain, and he wrote it from his own heartbreak.
Thank God for every mountain.
Andraé Crouch's Through It All became one of the most beloved songs of comfort in modern gospel history.
Don't you know I've learned to trust in Jesus?
Crouch was the father of modern gospel.
I've learned to trust in.
He blended traditional gospel with contemporary sounds and won 7 Grammy Awards, building a bridge between the black church and the wider world of popular music.
Through it all, oh yes. Oh, I've learned.
Through It All came from real sorrow.
Oh, well, that through it all.
Crouch wrote it after a painful heartbreak, channeling his disappointment into a testimony about learning to trust God through every trial, tear, and storm.
Never know that God could solve them.
The song became universal.
Him for the stars. He's
Its simple, honest message that hardship teaches you to depend on faith spoke to anyone facing illness, loss, or despair, and it spread into churches all over the world.
and the word of God could do, but now I can tell.
Andraé Crouch turned his own pain into a gift.
Through it all, oh, yeah.
Through It All has carried countless people through their darkest seasons, proving a song written from one man's grief can heal a multitude. That's number 10, Andraé Crouch.
Through it all.
Number 9, Ethel Waters, His Eye is on the Sparrow. This song was born from a bedridden woman's unshakable joy, and it later lifted a broken star out of the depths. His Eye is on the Sparrow, carried to the world by Ethel Waters, is one of the most comforting hymns ever written.
From heaven and
The
home.
origin is remarkable. A songwriter named Sevilla Martin met a couple facing terrible hardship. The wife bedridden for years, the husband unable to walk. Yet they overflowed with hope. Asked their secret, the woman simply said,
Really know.
"His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me."
If his eye.
Ethel Waters made it immortal. A troubled star who had lived through poverty, abuse, and heartbreak, Waters found redemption in her faith and made the song the centerpiece of her testimony.
Where
She sang it before millions.
did I feel discouraged?
Waters performed His Eye is on the Sparrow at Billy Graham's Crusades and used its title for her best-selling autobiography, her life itself becoming a witness to the song's promise.
Why should my
The
heart
message never fades.
portion?
If God watches over something as small as a sparrow, He watches over you. A truth that has comforted the discouraged for over a century. That's number 9. Ethel Waters. Number 8. The Edwin Hawkins Singers. Oh Happy Day, 1969. A youth choir recorded a hymn in a church basement to fund a trip, and accidentally created a worldwide phenomenon that brought joy to millions. Oh Happy Day became the gospel song that crossed over to the whole world. It was never meant to be a hit. The recording was made cheaply to raise money for a young choir to attend a competition. Nobody involved was chasing fame or the charts. Then, a radio DJ discovered it. The song exploded, climbing to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and selling millions of copies as gospel reached ears it had never touched before. It opened a door forever. Happy Day proved sacred music could live on secular radio and move the entire mainstream, influencing soul, pop, and R&B for generations to come. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Its pure joy became revolutionary. A basement recording by a youth choir became a global beacon of faith and celebration, lifting spirits across the entire planet. That's number 8, the Edwin Hawkins Singers. Number 7, Marvin Sapp, Never Would Have Made It, 2007. He improvised the song at the pulpit days after burying his father, and it became the biggest gospel hit in a generation. Marvin Sapp's Never Would Have Made It spoke to the grief of millions who felt they couldn't go on. Sapp was a pastor first. A Michigan preacher and singer, he had built a life in ministry, but nothing prepared him for the loss of his father, Henry, in 2006. The song came by pure inspiration. Struggling to find words to preach the Sunday after the burial, Sapp began to sing. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. The words arriving as if given to him in the moment. It became a phenomenon. Released on his album Thirsty, the song topped the gospel chart for a record-breaking 46 weeks, went platinum, and crossed onto the Billboard Hot 100. Unheard of for a gospel record. It became a universal anthem of survival. Sapp says everyone has a never would have made it moment, and that's why it resonates. A song of grief that carried a whole generation through their own. That's number 7, Marvin Sapp.
Number 6,
CeCe Winans, Alabaster Box, 1999. She recorded a song about a woman the world had judged, and it became a message of grace for everyone who ever felt unworthy. CeCe Winans' Alabaster Box is one of the most moving gospel recordings of the modern era. C.C. Winans is gospel royalty. The most awarded female gospel artist of all time, with a voice of breathtaking purity, she has spent decades touching believers and non-believers alike. Alabaster Box tells a Bible story. It retells the account of the woman who poured her precious oils on Jesus' feet while onlookers judged her. A story about a person the room had already written off. Its message cut deep. The song speaks to anyone who has been condemned by others for their past, declaring that grace covers what people cannot see, the cost of the tears behind the offering. CeCe's tender delivery made it timeless. Alabaster Box became a healing anthem for the broken and the judged, a reminder that no one is beyond redemption. That's number 6, C.C. Winans.
Number 5.
The Clark Sisters, Is My Living in Vain, 1980. Five sisters recorded a song that has talked countless discouraged believers out of giving up. The Clark Sisters' Is My Living in Vain became an anthem for everyone who ever wondered if their sacrifice mattered. They were gospel royalty. Trained by their mother, the legendary choir director Mattie Moss Clark, the sisters became the best-selling female gospel group in history, with dazzling harmonies and range. The song asks the hardest question. Is my living in vain? It voices the doubt of anyone worn down by struggle, then answers it with a resounding assurance that no faithful life is ever wasted. It became a source of strength.
Hallelujah! You don't need no
Believers facing exhaustion, poverty, and despair have leaned on this song for decades, finding in it the courage to keep going one more day. The Clark Sisters shaped modern gospel. Their influence runs through countless R&B and gospel singers, but this song remains a direct line of encouragement to the weary. That's number 5, The Clark Sisters.
Number 4.
James Cleveland, Peace Be Still, 1963. The King of Gospel recorded a song about surviving the storm, and it became a rock for millions in crisis. James Cleveland's Peace Be Still became one of the best-selling gospel recordings of its era. Cleveland built the modern gospel choir. His huge, thunderous, call-and-response choir sound defined the genre, and he trained tens of thousands of singers through the organization he founded. Peace Be Still retells a Bible story. It draws on the account of Jesus calming a raging storm with a word, peace, be still, and turns it into a towering, cathartic anthem of faith over fear.
if you're not ashamed of the camel.
It spoke to people in turmoil.
Yes, yes.
Released during the height of the civil rights struggle, the song became an assurance that even in the fiercest storm, faith could hold the line. Cleveland's influence is everywhere. A young Aretha Franklin learned at his side, and his choir sound became the template for gospel around the world. That's number 4, James Cleveland.
Number 3,
Donnie McClurkin, We Fall Down, 2000. He recorded a song built on 8 simple words, and it became an anthem for everyone who had ever failed and needed to rise again. Donnie McClurkin's We Fall Down became one of the most beloved gospel songs of the modern era. The message is deceptively simple.
Get back up again. Get back up again. Get back up.
We fall down, but we get up.
But it didn't stay there.
That single line captures the entire Christian life, the promise that no failure is final and grace always offers another chance to stand.
We fall down sometimes, but we get back.
McClurkin knew instantly it was special. He first heard the song, written by Kyle Matthews, recognized its quiet power, and knew he had to record it, turning a simple chorus into a towering anthem of redemption. Its heart is one profound truth. As McClurkin put it, a saint is just a sinner who fell down but couldn't stay there. A line that has lifted the guilt-ridden and the broken for over 2 decades. It crossed far beyond the church. We Fall Down became a rare gospel song embraced by the mainstream, carrying its message of getting back up to millions who needed to hear it. That's number 3, Donnie McClurkin.
number 2,
Kirk Franklin, Why We Sing, 1993.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why.
He took gospel to places it had never been and gave a hurting generation a reason to keep singing.
I just want to let you know that you're the reason, Jesus. Can we say it again?
Kirk Franklin's Why We Sing became a modern anthem that reintroduced gospel to millions of young people. Franklin shattered every ceiling.
Can I get a witness in here?
He fused gospel with hip-hop and contemporary sounds, and his debut became the first gospel album ever certified platinum, dragging the whole genre into the mainstream.
When we sing a song.
Why We Sing answers a question.
Reason, Jesus. Can somebody just wave their hand?
Built on a beloved older melody, it explains that we sing not for show, but because the spirit inside us won't stay silent. A message that resonated deeply.
For the rest of my life, always and forever.
It reached the unreachable. Young listeners who had tuned gospel out found themselves drawn back in, and the song became a staple in churches, choirs, and schools nationwide. Franklin changed the sound of faith.
Here it is the second time.
He proved gospel could speak the language of a new generation without losing its message, opening the door for everything that followed. That's number 2, Kirk Franklin.
I love you because you first loved me.
Number 1, Aretha Franklin, Amazing Grace, 1972. The Queen of Soul returned to the church and recorded the best-selling gospel album in history. A night so powerful, people wept in the pews. Aretha Franklin's Amazing Grace is one of the most transcendent recordings ever captured. Aretha was a preacher's daughter. Raised singing gospel in her father's Detroit church, before she ever cut a pop hit, she carried the church in her voice her entire life.
Because we need the strength.
In 1972, she came home. She recorded Amazing Grace live in a Los Angeles church with a full choir, pouring everything she had into the hymn and stretching it into a soaring 10-minute testimony. The room could not contain it. The congregation wept and shouted, onlookers were moved to tears, and the recording captured a moment of pure spiritual power that has never been equaled. It became a monument. Amazing Grace sold over 2 million copies and remains the best-selling gospel album of all time, proof that the greatest voice in music always belonged first to God. That is number 1, Aretha Franklin.
10 songs.
The Grieving Father, The Bedridden Woman's Testimony, the basement recording that circled the globe, the night a church wept through a hymn. These are the songs that didn't just move people, they changed them.
But in every situation, God gave me.
That's the power of gospel music. It meets you in your lowest moment and reminds you that you are not alone, that grace is real, and that the morning always comes. If this touched you, subscribe to the Bold Lens Gospel and hit that bell. We dig through the archives so these stories get told right. Drop a comment. Which of these songs has carried you? And we'll see you in the next one.
She stumbled through the tears.